folks, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Out to James. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Pass to Brazdakis. Here's the floater. Hauled in by Brown. James outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul,
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from James.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Brazdakis. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen. Here's Kalathis. Out to James. Double team on James. Pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Out to the right wing. Takes it inside. Kick out to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Brown. Here's Brazdakis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Misses the layup. There's the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now, here is James. Here's Kalathis. And a miss there on the triple. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Smilagic for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Kalathis. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. To win the run, and that one drops. James has got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Brazdakis. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the shot goes. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Brazdakis taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. 50 seconds left to play in the first. James outside. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Now, here is James. He has 6. 26 seconds left to play in the first. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. Pass to Smilagic. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Servetus. Misses the 3. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. On Monday, and then on Wednesday.
Substitution on the court.
Here's a Kobo, and there's the screen. Lets it fly. Mitchell grabs the miss.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Servetus, the pass to Wallace. Fires for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Basket's good.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's Servetus, covered by Diallo. Shoots. Can't hit that one.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team
Well,
foul.
that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's Wallace, still without a bucket. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's a Kobo. They set the screen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Wallace outside. The 3. Pass to Servetus. 5 to shoot. From the arc. They get it back. Tries yet again. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. So it's the home team now. They trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Cornelie. Yep, that one goes. Cornelie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
2 minutes remaining.
Wallace outside. He shoots. Good. He hits the jumper. Wallace has gone 2 of 4 shooting. Here's a Kobo. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Takes the three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Zalgiris misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Lets it go from deep. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Hits a three-pointer.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo.
At the line for your home team, Carnegie. 2 shots.
That one's off. No good on the second free throw. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
And there's the lob. 32 seconds left in the second period. Here's the three. That shot, no good.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense over.
Oh, a big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim.
Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5. 12 seconds left in the half. Here's Zalgiris. Counted from distance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that concludes the first half.
Your home team
Leading by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0. Yeah, they look.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the visiting team.
They've been choosing.
That does it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Brasdeikis. There's the three. Here's Smilagic. The three is up. They get it again. That's tipped. Puts up a three. That one no good.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. Smilagic got 11 points.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
To the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. On the take. Lays it up and banks it in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
James passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Brasdeikis. Here's Smilagic. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
Brown's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
For 3, James can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries.
If they just continue to dominate the boards. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. To the paint. No good with the triple. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Brasdeikis. Check by James. Pass to Smilagic. The 3 ball. 41 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. From downtown. No good there. Brasdeikis is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Brown looking around. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Akobo.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Pass to Servetus. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Diallo.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
It's Corley missing. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. He drops it from range.
Man, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Servetus off target from three-point range. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation. The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Wallace. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Wallace has gone 2 of 5 tonight. For 3, Diallo. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Over to the left wing. Covered by Diallo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Diallo on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Throws it up high. Cuts off the pass. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Good challenges. First personal foul. First team foul.
Inside. Here's Cornelie. And that one's drained from the low block. Cornelie's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
That one falls.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Servetus. There's the triple. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Diallo outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Diallo's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Mata-Yunis. Diallo outside from behind the arc. The shot won't fall.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Right side Mitchell. Out to the wing. Floats one. Shot clock at 5. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Launches it. A Kobo, no good.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Here's Servetus. .34 seconds left in the fourth. The rebound by Diallo. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Wallace misses.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the drive. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James left side. Banked in off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Williams, a screen on James. And the shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
About a minute played so far here in the first. The kick out to Williams. From past the arc. Can't hit that one. Inside, here's Calathes. Rebound by Williams. To the left wing, McDowell White. Offline with his three. James right side.
Team foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brown kicks to Korkmaz. The screen from Brown. Down low. Good. It's Calathes who picks up the assist. Calathes has got 3 assists in the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Driving the lane. Nobody near Williams. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And it's denied. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's Williams high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're really happy with the way they're playing. Definitely on the upswing. Everyone doing their part. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Papagiannis kicks to James. And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .152 left to play in the first quarter. Launches a 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Here's Brown. James outside. Another miss by James.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Williams. There's the 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
.35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points so far. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Here's Korkmaz. He's got 7. The layup off target.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the... And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open 3, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
The layup missed. Now here's Diallo. Got a piece of it.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's a Kobo. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. And it's a Kobo missing. And we played through the first minute here in the second. And the shot goes down. It's a tie ball game. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. Kobo's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Wednesday, then on Wednesday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Fires from the wing. Shot good by Diallo.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Porchita. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And he drives in. Akobo. That's good. Akobo's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Porchita. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Can't cash in from close range. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Okobo looking over the floor. Lets it fly, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Okobo's got 7 points in the game.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Hands it from downtown.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
How about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball? Can't hit from in close.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Covered by Modiunas. Shoots the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Corniche. Comes up empty down low.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:30 left in the first half. To the left side wing. Modiunas with the steal. Pass to Okobo. Here's Corniche. Here's Okobo. He's got 7. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
This one for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Covered by Modiunas from beyond the arc. No good on the shot. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Corniche the pass to Diallo. Here's Okobo. Off target with his 3.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Procida. It's not going to go for him.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserve.
And next up, here's a... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. McDowell White trains the three-pointer. 7 points in the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
James kicks to Papagiannis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Williams looking over the floor. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 9.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
James wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Williams throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They grab their own miss. He's covered by Brown. Over to the left wing. Bean. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The screen from Brown. Pass to Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. Here's the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Korkmaz has got 10.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
A steal. Pushing it up. And here's James outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. McDowell White. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Picked off in midair. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's a screen by Williams. He takes it in. 3-pointer. Kaunas grabs the ball. On the wing, Brown. He's got 5. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Kaunas. He's guarded by Williams. The screen from Brown. Here's Papagiannis. They get it back. Knocked away. Outside Williams. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Brown missing. Here's Papagiannis. Here's James. Pass to Kaunas. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Papagiannis. Brown kicks to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. And it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 9.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Going inside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Diallo out there at Corniche, and it's Monty Eunice in at the center. Recovered by Monaco. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And that one drops for him.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen. Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Now Diallo to the middle. Here's Corniche, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Procida played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's a screen by Monaco. And he banks in the lane.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wasted no time on that one.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Okobo. To the inside. On the jam by Monaco.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Procida. To the wing on the left. Tries a three. Monaco grabs the miss. Fast break. Here they come. That shot, no good. Corniche has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. For 3. Sinks the triple. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Takes the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Procida, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For the away team.
And so he makes both from the line. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Procida. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. There's a good screen. Diallo has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Diallo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Six on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Corniche, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Driving in. Basket good. He's got 21. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Okobo, the pass to Monaco. Another shot, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. They swipe it. two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
So the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed...
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First team foul.
Let's go with a three. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And he banks in the layup.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Shot from 16. Williams grabs the board. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He shoots a three. Offensive rebound. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. To the left side wing. Pass to Brazdeikis. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
For 3. Here's Williams. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Smilagic. And there's a pick from outside the arc. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here he goes. And the bucket is good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. The layup misses. And here comes the break. Williams grabs the board. Goes up on the wing. Good work there as it goes. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Fires the 3. Smilagic grabs the board. The dive for the ball. There's the steal. Williams on the wing. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And he gets that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And it's off from 3-point range. To the left wing. Pass to Smilagic. The 3. Fires in the triple. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Williams. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. After this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Here's Wallace, and he buries his first look.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
With the drive. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Servetus. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. From deep, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Wallace. Shots blocked. Check by Mitchell. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Procida. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Mitchell. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. Blocked! Procida hits the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
The 3. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Wallace up top. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Servetus. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
First half, 2 minutes.
Procida. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the away team, Procida. At the line for 1. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes.
This calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
One shot.
The home team calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Now here's Wallace. Defense right on him. Pass to Servetus. There's 1:47 left in the first half. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Outside for Mitchell. They need this. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
They set a pick. He takes it in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Wallace misses. Wallace has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Check by Mitchell. And there's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
36 seconds left to play in the half. And it's rejected. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
The home team calls timeout. Now Wallace. Pass to Servetus. Can they get it? That shot off. Rochita, checked by Mitchell. Rochita, kept alive from behind the arc. So we conclude the first half. Up 11, and we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Take a look at the home team. They burst out of the gates with a purpose, blocking out the detractors and the haters.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the visiting team.
Bench Bob.
Thanks for tuning in.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Driving to the basket, banked it in off the glass. He's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Brosdakis with the rebound. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Knocks down the triple.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Fires for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Driving in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, trying his luck from deep. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Here's Smilagic. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Smilagic gone 1 for 4 from the field. The kick out to Williams. Picked his pocket. Pass to Brasdeikis. Here's Smilagic. Clock is at 3. For 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
To get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to the wing. They get it back. And he lobs it up. Doesn't go that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. He shoots it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pure from 3-point range. Smilagic got his 2nd basket of the night.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Williams with the screen. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
There's a screen. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Tipped. It could go. Unable to get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with it. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Nice switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
To the inside, Rochita. the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Offline from the top of the key.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Substitution on the court.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Yep, that one's good.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And here they come. Three-pointer in transition.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Missed inside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And he trims the lead to single digits. Zalgiris has got his first 3 points of the game.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
They set the pick. And he drives in. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Wallace has gone 2 of 5 from the field here.
Home team foul. Zalgiris. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Got it. Good job in the low post. The visitors with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Zalgiris. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Home team foul. Wallace. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And it ends up out of bounds.
Away team ball.
A minute 15 left in the final quarter.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Wallace, right wing. Right side Mitchell, into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Watched by Wallace. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the wing, right side. The three-pointer off the mark. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Servetus. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win. And great job to establish position and square up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the point guard.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
It's deflected. Here's Korkmaz from deep. James nailed from three-point land. James has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Smilagic. Ulanovich tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. A finish, and finished off by Brown.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
It's tipped. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. James, no good. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. It's Brown on the wing. The wing jumper off target.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Smilagic. Drills the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Six to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
And they'll get another chance. Smailagic. It's good from about 19 feet. Smailagic has got 9 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
That bucket in no time at all. Pass to Brazdeikis. Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Ulanovic. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Brown the pass to James. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get it to go. Here's Brazdeikis. James covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Pass to Brown. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
30 seconds left in the first. It's hauled in by Brown.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brazdeikis. That one falls. On the wing, James. He's got 7. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Kaunas. And the basket is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We got Diallo, and it's a Kobo in at the 2 guard. And good that time. Here's Corniche. There's a screen by Mona Yunus. Here's Diallo. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. A Kobo. That's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Zalgiris. A 3-pointer, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Diallo has the open look. It's good from long range. Diallo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Diallo's gone 1 of 2, shooting from 3. Now Wallace. Still scoreless. For the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's a Kobo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Wallace. Vukevicius. He's guarded by Diallo. Back to Mitchell.
Team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Stolen away. Here's Corniche. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Wallace, the pass to Zalgiris. Back to Wallace. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Poked away. Down low. Here's a Kobo. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Kobo's got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Zalgiris. He's guarded by Diallo. Corniche with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shot good by Diallo.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Zalgiris. Still without a basket.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Wallace with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wallace has got his second basket of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Diallo the pass to Corniche, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Yeah, and you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
On Hughes, no luck. And here is Wallace. He's got 6. That one goes in. He's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Mitchell. Wallace outside. Out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Servetus, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Cornings. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Servetus. Scoreless thus far. Good on the triple. Servetus has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Diallo. Here's Cornings. To the wing right side. Here's Akobo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so we conclude the first half. Up by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
And moving on. And that about wraps it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Calathes. Driving to the basket. The baseline jumper goes down. Papagiannis has got 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Calathes in at the 5. Now here's James. Pass to Calathes. Drives to the hoop. Here's Korkmaz. Pocket 6. From the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Korkmaz has got his second basket of the night.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
There's a screen. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Korkmaz has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Right wing. Ulanovas. James covering. Pass to Brosdakis. They get it again. The second chance effort. Jacks up a 3. And stolen by James. Brown right side. Here's Papagiannis. Here's Calathes. In the corner, it's James. Inside. Pass to Calathes. Knocked loose. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. On Thursday, then on Tuesday. up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
I'll be honest, can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Just 5 to shoot. Smailagic. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Smailagic has got 12.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Over to the wing. Shot from the low block.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what you're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. That one drops for him. He has 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Brown inside. Here's Korkmaz. And it's off from three-point range. Ulanovas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
And it's blocked by Brown. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And James throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home. Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Count the basket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
6 seconds left in the third. It doesn't go for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the 5. And there's the drive, and he gets the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Out left to the wing. Out to the right wing. Akobo, the pass to Corniche. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That one is off.
Diallo taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Wallace with the ball. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And he can't hit the second.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Wallace looking for an opening. Vucevic, and the 3 off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Pass to Moniunas. Cuts off the pass. Mitchell outside. Jumps up. Missed inside. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's a Kobo. Here's Corniche. Here's a Kobo. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Zalgiris. Wide open. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Here's a Kobo. Inside. Here's Moniunas. And the jam by Moniunas.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Wallace outside. The 3 hits the 3-point bomb. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that 3-pointer.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Mitchell. Tight defense on him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here we go. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Wallace outside. Mitchell outside. No good on the 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Wallace covering. Back to Moniunas. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Releases from 15. Here's a Kobo. Zalgiris grabs the miss. Kobo's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. The 3. Corniche with the rebound. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot.
Home team foul. Vucevic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's a Kobo. No good there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Check by James. Driving inside. Here's Williams. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Calathis. There's a screen. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 5. James with a steal. To the middle. Here's Korkmaz. And he jams it home with authority.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here is James.
personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To the right side. Fires the three. Check by James. Going inside. Goes up with it again. The kick out to Williams. The three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Here's Calathis. Back to Brown. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Williams. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Williams with the screen.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
James deciding where to go with it. Williams grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And there's 1:38 left in the first. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Down low. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Misses from close range. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Away team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Korkmaz. There's 39 seconds left in the first. The offensive rebounds. Pass to James. Clock at 6. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 7.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's the pick. Drives to the hoop, to the left wing.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. And he can't get that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Diallo gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Drains the triple.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
There's a screen to the paint. Here's Cornelie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. In transition, here they come. Diallo outside. To the inside. Here's the break. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6 to the middle. And he's all alone. And he lays it in on the break.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Down low. Right wing. Here's Akobo. He's scoreless. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Procida. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Akobo. 2 points. That one goes. 5 points in the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Procida. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Wednesday, he's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Mata-Yunis. Pass to Diallo. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. The 3 is up. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
2 minutes remaining.
Covered by Diallo. Six on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Akobo. 5 points in the game. Good on the shot.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Procida.
The ball goes to the away team.
It's a close game here in Denver. Pass to Cornelie. He takes it in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Okay, big man, hammer it home.
Ooh, showing some athleticism right there. He still knows how to finish.
Well, he doesn't count on elevation or hang time, that's for sure, but he can still get it in the basket.
There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Covered by Diallo. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. The rebound by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. 7 points in the game. There's the triple. That shot is off. It's a one-on-one situation. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Procida. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. For 3, Diallo. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
It's time for your fan half-court shot.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Taking a closer look at the first. That's it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Right side, Williams. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Korkmaz. Tries again. Can't capitalize inside. Now Williams. 7 points in the game. Over to the wing. Takes the 3. James with the rebound. Brown scanning the floor. Launches a 3. Another shot. Here's Korkmaz. And the 3 off target.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Kalathis. Clock at 6. Here's James. Sinks that one from the post. James has got 9.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Williams with the screen. The jump hook. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
The 3, James. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. Yep, that one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pass to Williams. On the take. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. Pass to Brown. From the arc. No luck on that one. Brown's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And here's Brown for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Offline with a 3.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Korkmaz. They set the pick. Inside. Knocked away. And stolen by Williams. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The shot's good. He's got 6.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Brown. Drops in the 3. There's 14 seconds left in the third. There's the drive. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 9. And time to step away. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here he goes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Corneli. Pass to Akobo. Just 4 to shoot from outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Diallo. Takes it inside. Pass to Akobo. Here's the 3. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Corneli's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Rochita. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Diallo. Second chance effort. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. up a three. No good that time. Here's a Kobo. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Procida. Off target from outside.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Here's a Kobo. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Jacks up a three. The rebound by Diallo. The three is up. That one is off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Yes, it's good.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Launches it. No luck on that one.
I think they could have gotten a better shot attempt there if he wasn't so eager to let it fly.
Offensive rebound. Oh, got a piece of it. Procida. On target from range. Give him 20.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10.
Number 32.
It's both from the stripe. .119 left in the fourth quarter here. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. No good. In transition. The Kobo gets the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. To the left side wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face them.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Williams a screen. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. He's guarded by Williams, and he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Rebound by Williams.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And Brazdeikis gets it to go.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
To the left side wing. Off target from outside. Into the lane. And that one, good. He's got 6.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Picked by Williams. Launches it. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. To the right side. No one near him. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
McDowell White gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Smailagic.
2 minutes.
There's the pick. Six on the shot clock. Here's Brazdeikis. Releases. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
And that one misses.
Smailagic taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And he dunks it down.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, they don't waste any time on that inbound play. Very little the defense can do to react to that one.
They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Smilagic. Here's Dunston. He's guarded by Williams. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. He's got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Smilagic. Unable to get that one.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Up 2. Stay. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Servetus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Wallace covering. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Procida. Let's take a moment now to recognize a player who has been incredible lately, and it's earned him Western Conference Player of the Month.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Wallace outside. 5 to shoot. Top of the key. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. There's the lob to the hoop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Home team foul. Number 18. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Servetus. No scoring in this one. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Procida, covered by Mitchell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. So the wing on the left. From outside, off the mark. Yep, that one goes in there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Procida, covered by Mitchell. Tipped away. And here they come. Shots good by Servetus. Servetus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Plays it up and banks it in.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Wallace. Off with the layup. Porchita. Off target from three-point range. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Here's Wallace. And it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Picked him clean. Shot's good by Zalgiris. Zalgiris has got 6 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Porchita, offered by Mitchell. They get a hand on it.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
From deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Porchita, covered by Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. Clock at 6. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Porchita. No good on the triple. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
Good if it goes. Doesn't go for him. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree.
And now, as the season one. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. There's the pick. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Dunston. Here's Smilagic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Driving to the basket. It's Williams with the drive. Off target at the rim. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Smilagic. Here's the floater. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Going inside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's a screen by Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First team foul. At the line for your home team. One shot. The play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Dunston. Here's Smilagic. He has 5. Here he goes. And the shot goes in. Smilagic has got 7 points in the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
No good with the triple. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Brosdakis. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
McDowell White. Shot on the way. No good there.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Brosdakis gets it to go. 6 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Francisco. Second personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the teardrop. Count that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's the screen. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Fires the 3. Not going to go that time.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
$50 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Williams. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Away team ball.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
To the middle, McDowell White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Dunston to the left wing. Pass to Smailagic. Misses the three. That one's not going to go. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
First team foul.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Servitas knocks down the three ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
He takes it in. Down low. It's picked off. And here's the break. It's up a three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
With the floater, he's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Wallace. And that time, also a missed shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Away team ball.
To Servitas. Back to Wallace. Can't get it to fall.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Away team foul. Once. First personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Procida covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The shot off that time.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Off target with the open look.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Wallace right side. Pass to Servidis. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Loads it up for Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Procida. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Shots good by Servidis.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Williams for three. Kept alive. Fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Servidis. Wallace outside. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...